All right, so you've bought a pickup. Let's go through the basics. It's designed to work best with a soft surface like a neoprene playing mat or a felt table mat if you have one. And if you do, it's as easy as that. Just gently press the pickup onto the card. You can press the button on the top to release it. Either this way, like you might spray a deodorant can, this way, like a syringe, or the easiest way, grip it like the top of a bottle cap and just squeezing will press the button. You can pick up multiple cards. It'll work best with standard matte finish cards. It works with texture cards, it works with sleeves, but depending on the exact texture and the exact kind of sleeve, you'll be able to get more or less cards in one go. So to pick up multiple cards, don't press too hard. Make sure you align each card roughly straight on top of the previous one, and you can pick up multiples. If you pick it up and decide to look underneath to see what's going on, that probably will fall. But if you keep them nice and flat, there's a good chance they'll stay there for a very long time. Definitely long enough for you to take them and put them where you need them to go. So, if you're having trouble and it's not picking up too many one after the other, there are some techniques. The first simple one is instead of just going straight up and down, put the pickup on a slight angle. This means that it'll lift the cards up on a slight angle. Through lots of testing, this doesn't bend cards or damage cards. And this means that the cards want to stick to each other more than they want to stick to the table, just using a slight angle. A little bit trickier method than that works slightly better is to roll it as you pick it up. So coming from one side, pick up like this. And again, just a subtle movement, and you can pick them all up. Sometimes what happens is you'll go to pick up the card and it'll be stuck and you can't lift it up and it feels like you're going to damage it. You can always press the button to release. But how do you pick that up? If you're on a hard surface like a table or glass or timber, whatever kind of hard surface, or sometimes on soft surfaces it just happens to act that way, you can always pick the card up in the corner, and that always works. If you try and pick up in the middle, it's going to try and suction onto the table beneath it and pick that up as well. What about a whole deck? To pick up a whole deck, you might think it's much the same, and it can be, but see, cards will fall. If you want to get a good grip, you can depress the button as you pick up the cards to create a lot of suction in there, and then it'll pick up all the cards together. So picking up a deck won't be held forever, but certainly enough time to put it in your hand and deal out some cards.